All right, moving on to number 2 in Raymond James Stadium, because the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to be hosting the Green Bay Packers, and we've got the old man versus old man, and who's going to be the older man in the outcome of this game. I believe these quarterbacks have 1,000 touchdowns combined with each other. Is it 1,100? It might be 1,100. It's so many hundreds. Who's going to throw the next one? I don't know. Let's look at the stats. Who's going to take this one? Tom Brady's getting 1.5 at home. I'll probably start off and just have to say that these guys have not been looking great this year. They're not scoring that much. Their stats are low. Both 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Tom Brady doesn't even have a good completion percentage at 36 for 61. Aaron Rodgers, much better, 41 for 59. And I don't know. Both defenses have actually been really good. The Buccaneers defense is unbelievable in points allowed. They're 5th in yards, 6.5 points allowed. So they're going to give Rodgers a hard time. This is going to be in Tampa, so I guess that, that can be something. Could be noisy. I'm not sure how quality of a crowd Tampa is. But these old men, we're just getting one more from them, huh? And it's funny because they've both been in the league forever, but they've never been in the same division, and they're almost never in the same conference, as Brady was in New England before. So I never really think about Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady. It's not really it's not a rivalry. It's not something you remember, even though they've played in the league together for 17 years now. Or, I guess when Aaron Rodgers became a quarterback in 2008, or became a starter in 2008, was it 13 years, 14 years? And I don't even know how many times they played each other. Probably just a handful. And it's just funny because, I don't know. They probably played, no. Actually, they probably didn't play last year unless the divisions played against each other, because the Tampa Buccaneers did not win the division in 2020. Sorry, I'm just thinking out loud here. But I think that, I'll give it to the Buccaneers. Give it to the home team. This is a huge game just for the sake of, who's going to come out of this. Think about the big change of this. I guess it's less significant if the Packers win. Tampa Bay will still be 2-1. They lost one game against a non-division opponent, and the Packers get back to 2-1, and they're back on their way, to come back. But if the Packers are 1-2, Packers are 1-2. The Lions look pretty good. The Vikings have a win over them. Obviously, the Bears are the Bears, but they don't have a winning record, and we're going to see how they can recover. The Packers have been known to start slow, so they started slow last year, ended up 13 wins, so it might mean nothing. I'm kind of hoping for these old guys to come out and actually do something, though. Like, where's the burst? As of right now, this game is going to be a 17-14 snooze fest, and I don't know, who cares is going to win? Pick one. It would just be a boring game, but if they can finally get it going, then it could be interesting. The Buccaneers are going to be missing Mike Evans, who's appealing, so I'm not sure if he'll be back or if he won't be back yet, but he is suspended for a game for attacking Marshawn Lattimore, which was a wild thing. Of course, Lattimore's getting into Brady's face. Fournette comes and pushes Lattimore, and then Lattimore then pushes back Fournette, and then Mike Evans comes and just from the sidelines takes him out. That was wild. And of course, Brady's in the middle of it. Brady's just, he might just be kind of like the problem child. He's just arguing with people, getting in their face. It's fiery, but he's not going to fight anyone. Imagine if Lattimore made a move on him. Brady would crumble to the ground so fast. He's essentially a senior citizen. Still, though, maybe I'm just a Bills fan harboring bad feelings, but he is still the greatest quarterback ever, sadly. Anyway, but I think with that, it does make it harder. They are bringing on, what's his name? Cole Beasley is coming to the Buccaneers now. I don't know if he's going to be ready because Chris Godwin is still going to be out. And see if Aaron Rodgers, who's playing with Sammy Watkins, of all players, 6 for 111. See if they can get going against this really scary Buccaneers defense. This defense made the Dallas Cowboys with Dak Prescott look terrible, and then they continued to dominate. My goodness, I can't remember who they played last week. They continue to dominate. Last week, the defense just looks so good, and Brady's just the Saints, and Brady's just pulling away. I mean, he finally got his win against the Saints in the regular season, so congratulations there. I'll take the Buccaneers at home. I think the defense is better. I think they'll still make it really hard on Aaron Rodgers. But I'm really hoping it's going to be a defensive matchup, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that these two teams light it up and we get some fun, classic Brady Rodgers, 4 touchdowns each. 3 touchdowns in the final 2 minutes. Let's see it. Come on, old guys, bring it back. You had some enough time to warm up. I know the knees ache and the joints hurt, but let's do it. Let's see you play. And with that, I think it's time to move on.